you are doing that out of the kindness and the love of your heart, aren't you? Aren't you showing up for family members, friends, or strangers for that matter? If you've given to charity, that's because you're giving from your heart. You're helping those less fortunate. You're helping those who are in need. You're not just going to run around and tell the world, oh, I donated to let's say the Children's Hospital. I'm just, throwing something out there. Every single time you see an advertisement or someone brings that up, do you have to say, oh, I've donated to them or I volunteered to help them? It's good to, boast about what you're doing as far as being a good, kind person. But there's a line you cross when you're constantly throwing it up in someone's face that I was there for you, you're not there for me. I gave to you, you're not here to assist me. What if that person is going through something in life and they can't show up for you? What if right now they're having such a hard time in life, they can't even show up for their damn self daily? We have to stop putting so much into, when you're saying you're giving from your heart, you're a loving person, you are a godly person. Folks will go under all these different titles, but the moment they feel like you've let them down, all that shit goes out the window. We have to stop doing that. If I've helped you, if I've assisted you in life, I've done that from my heart. You don't owe me a thing. I did not help you so that one day you would in return help me. If you're helping me in my time of need, God bless you. Thank you so very much. But if you aren't there for me in my time of need, even if I'm a little upset, I still have to deal with that and move through life. You can't just crumble because someone wasn't there for you one time, or if that person has disappointed you several times. So now what are your choices? If you are constantly being generous and showing up for someone every time they're going through something, and that's not being reciprocated when it's your turn, now you have to look at, am I just a loving, generous person giving from the heart that I don't mind if someone's not there when I need them? I'm not going to hold that against them, and I'll still show up if they need me. Or are you just going to say, you know what, this person is a taker. They're taking more than they give, and I have to let this person go. So therefore, they won't disappoint me anymore, that they can no longer disappoint me. We have to realize when you're giving from the heart, that's just what it is. You're giving because you care. You're a loving human being. And if you can assist someone in their time of need, you like to stand up to the plate and say, hey, I got you. I'll help you. I'll hold you down. But that person shouldn't have to hear about this down the line. Each and every time you're disappointed by someone who hasn't shown up for you, keep it to your damn self. And maybe don't show up for that person. But see, that's what makes us, that gets to me, because I'm not going to allow other people's bad behavior to change who I am, the heart that I have. I have a generous, loving heart. I'm a spoiler. I love to give, and I give from the heart. I'm never going to say, well, I gave you this and you haven't given me anything recently. That's not what it's about, because the moment you have to bring up what you've given to someone and it hasn't been given back in return, and however you want it to come back to you, and however you needed it, in whatever areas those were in your life, we have to remember, the moment you think you speak of what you've given or done for someone, you've already taken away from the goodness of your heart, because you've spoken about it in a way that you want to be praised, or you want to, sometimes people want to make you feel bad for what you were going through at the time they helped you, because you've moved on and you're in a different space now. You're doing much better in life, So they have to bring up, we did a show on that about bringing up your past. Folks want to tell you where you used to be and how you used to live. You're no longer there. And if you helped and assisted me at the time I was down, I don't want to hear about that. Let's just move on. If you're giving from the heart, give from the heart. The moment you speak about it, you've taken away from that. You're no longer giving from the heart. It's like you want to be praised for helping someone out in their time of need. Think about that. Give from the heart and don't mention it. People give money and donate. That's why a lot of people, when you see that, oh, someone has given money to this particular school or this particular family that maybe have lost their home in a fire or, just been misplaced in life. And folks would love to folks give money from their heart and they give it anonymously. They like to give anonymous because they don't want to be praised. They've given from the heart. They don't want people to know and, ask them a million questions of, oh, you helped them. And maybe now a million other people need the help that they're not willing to help you with. So they're giving and they're assisting how they see fit. And maybe that's not everyone around them. Maybe they're not even helping family members, but they'd rather help strangers. Maybe those family members have made them feel so bad, like they were obligated to help them. No one's obligated to help anyone. But if you find that you have someone in your corner that's always there for you, that's always standing up in the paint for you, appreciate that person. And if it happens that that person can't be there for you at a particular time in your life, why not try and find out why that person couldn't be there? Like, why aren't they there? Maybe they're going through something they haven't discussed with you. So often we become selfish. I learned that the hard way with friends, that sometimes folks depend on you so damn much to show up. The moment you don't show up, they take that shit so personal, when they should have been trying to figure out and ask you straight up, why aren't you here? Because I'm going through such and such. This isn't like you. That's showing you the selfishness in folks. I had to learn that the hard way, that folks thought that I was supposed to be there day and night. Like, what? I have my own damn life. I have my own issues. And I'm a very loving person. I'm a big time team player. I'm a big time supporter. I would support people in anything that they're doing. That's just who I am, because I give and I love from the heart. But I'll never discuss with anyone over and over again what I've done for them or how I've been there in this area and now they're not there for me. Like, we have to do better with